Today I am going to be testing out an Olympus Trip MD with flash.
The Olympus Trip MD was released in 1987. It weighs 230 grams without a battery. Photos are taken at just one shutter speed of 1/125th of a second. ISO can be selected at 100, 200, 400, or 1000. The Trip MD features automatic film advance and rewinding, and there's a pop-up flash. The fixed focus lens is a 35mm with f4 aperture. Closing the lens cover reveals the ISO selection switch. The lens cover switch on front of the camera pops the lens cover open. On top of the Trip MD, we find the pop-up flash release switch. There's a standard viewfinder, a shutter button in red, and below it a frame counter window. The backdoor release switch is on the side of the camera. Here's a look inside. You can see the film check window in the back door. On the bottom of the Trip MD is a tripod socket and auto rewind button, as well as the battery compartment. The Trip MD runs on two AA batteries. To load film in the Trip MD, open the back door. Place the film roll into the film chamber on the right side. Pull the film leader to the left until it sits across most of the opening on the left, making sure the film is within the plastic guides at the top and bottom. Close the back, turn on the camera, and the film auto advances to the first frame, ready to shoot.
I'm in Montreal's Old Port, and today I am going to be testing out an Olympus Trip MD with flash. However, although the little light shows me that flash is charged, flash is apparently not working with this little pop-up flash device. So I'll be shooting it with its automatic features and just checking out how the camera handles exposure. First thing to know about this camera is that you use this little switch to flip the ISO. There's no way the camera reads the code off the film canister. And to open the camera, you unlock it like this, and it opens up the lens cover. Then you can get shooting. The counter is on top, right by my thumb, and the shutter button in red. So you can see the camera automatically advances itself every time you take a shot. The Olympus Trip MD has an automatic film advance feature, and it has a 35mm lens, which is an f4. It's pretty good for street. I like that focal length for street photography. I prefer 28, but 35 is pretty darn good, and that's what you get in point and shoots most often. Would I recommend the Olympus Trip MD? If I had one with a flash, I'd more strongly recommend it. I like how the flash pops out. I like how it's integrated. I think that as a point and shoot, I kind of like the ability to change the ISO without it automatically reading. That's kind of cool. I can choose to under or overexpose as needed. The film advance is very convenient. It's, I guess, pretty standard in a lot of point and shoots. The fact that the camera takes only 2 AA batteries, perfect. I love cameras that have easily replaceable batteries. Fits well in the pocket, it's pretty compact. There's even like a kind of groove where your fingers can grab on well, so I really like how I can easily hold it. Decent camera. I'd like to have one that works a little better. I'd say grab it if it doesn't cost too much, but I don't think it's worth a lot of money. So that's my opinion. Decent camera, not my favorite. Let me know if you have one and you want to tell me your opinion. Thanks.